Hello, everyone. I'm Christine Austria, and welcome back to the third and final episode of our Broadcom VMware edition of Ask the Expert. Today, Matt Swann, our server and storage solution sales engineer, is going to discuss how our clients can mitigate some of the big changes we've discussed in previous episodes. How do you want to start today, Matt?
Thanks, Christine. So I'd like to first focus on the concept of right sizing. So as I mentioned in the previous episode, some clients may have opted for higher core count CPUs than they needed, strictly because they were going to be paying for the licensing costs regardless under the previous perpetual licensing model. So now is really just a critical time for users to look at right sizing their environments, which is essentially the process of taking an inventory of their current hardware, especially paying attention to CPUs and memory in this case, and just comparing it against their true hardware needs. So if there's a mismatch between the two, users have the chance to either update their hardware by replacing CPUs, or you can also do a complete hardware refresh if it makes sense. And while this might lead to larger upfront hardware costs, it may have the potential to save a large amount of money in the long run by not paying the extra licensing on additional CPU cores that you don't actually need.
Okay, so what's next?
So aside from that, if you're worried about the licensing changes specifically for vSAN potentially leading to a sharp jump in licensing costs, it's also just worth considering moving to a siloed external storage solution. I do know that a lot of users really enjoy the vSAN product offering, but there are also a good amount of hardware storage offerings that can provide many good benefits surrounding efficient data storage and disaster recovery. So if your company is currently standardized on vSAN, but you're looking to avoid the storage-based subscription costs, now may also be a good time to see if switching to a dedicated storage array might be a good idea as a long-term storage solution.
Okay, so when it comes to right-sizing hardware or moving to a siloed external storage, I assume our customers are going to need some assistance. How are we able to support them with these things?
Yeah, absolutely. So everything I've mentioned so far is definitely a lot easier said than done. So it's perfectly normal to need some assistance with this. And to assist our customers with navigating the way forward, we're partnering with our parent company, Park Place Technologies, to offer varying levels of support and service. So whether you want to stick with your perpetual licenses for a bit, right size, or do a complete hardware refresh, we're here to help. So just reach out to your Curvature or Park Place rep for more info.
Thanks again, Matt, for giving us all the info on the new VMware by Broadcom Landscape. If you missed our blog on this topic or want to read more in-depth detail on these changes, we will link our blog in the comments section. As always, if you have any questions for any of our sales engineers, just leave a comment below or contact us, and we'll see you next time on Ask the Expert.